Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Oh, weird acoustics in here. It's your boy, Shiny D, coming at you. How the hell you guys doing? You guys surviving the lockdown? Oh, it's been hard on me as well. It's been hard, we're broadcasting live from Tulum, Mexico, the last stronghold for the spiritual super spreaders. I'm just kidding. No grandparents were hurt in the making of this podcast. Man, I got some shit going on. I got some stories for you guys, man. I don't even know where to start. I've been having so much fun, I haven't even been able to do my podcast. Or the vlog. I don't know. Who cares? Let's get right into some stories. So, last night I went for my homie's dinner party. It's about 1:30. I'm driving my motorcycle. Brum, 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 because your boy's got a fucking motorcycle now. It's 1:30 in the morning, and I am just flying off the devil's lettuce. You know when you, get so baked, allegedly, that you're, watching yourself go third person? It's kind of that vibe. You ever get so baked, and you're, driving home, and you know you're on the right street, but it just doesn't feel like the right... It was that kind of vibe. So I'm going down this really sketchy fucking jungle road. All of a sudden, complete military roadblock. Oh boy. Man, Mexico's fucking scary sometimes. There's all these guys... Excuse me. There's all these guys with machine guns, full military outfits. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. I immediately go into de-escalate. Hola, no problemos, here's my key. They start searching my bag. And you know me, I'm like a traveling apothecary. I got all sorts of wild shit in my bag. So I'm explaining, they're like, is that drugs? I was like, that's kratom, amigo. Kratom is legal, es medicina. I had my hape, which is the shamanic snuff. I was like, no, pero ceremonia, es corazon, es magica. And so here's the thing, I've been stopped by the cops a lot. There's two factions of cops down here. One, I think, are the crooked ones that work for the cartel, and you can identify these guys because they have a little Punisher badge right here. Those guys always get you for money. Never stop for the police, kids. Write that down. Because I got my wisdom tooth pulled out the other week. We'll get into that with the butcher of Tulum Street. We'll get right into that. And after they pulled my tooth, I was going really slow. Really slow. And they pulled me over. And you gotta give them a bribe, right? But the military at night, they usually don't want a bribe. So now what I found out, the best way to get out of this is to just start taking everything out of your bag and showing them everything all enthusiastically and excited. So I'm like, oh, this is kratom. These are my underwear. Oh, would you like a G-string, sir? I always carry at least 4 with me. So the cops always let me go by the time I take out the juggling balls. I'm like, yo soy es circle espectacular. I start juggling the balls and they're like, get out of here, kid. But bro, Mexico, it's no joke because I'm way out here. I'm in La Valeta, Tulum. This is the jungle. 1:30 in the morning, a gringo like me, if I disappeared, would anyone care? It would take my mom 4 months to figure it out because Lord knows that's how long I take to respond to whatever emails. I got my wisdom tooth pulled out the other week. Holy fuck. So in Mexico, I don't know why they don't put you under or give you any painkillers. So they just in order to pull out your wisdom tooth, they just start freezing your gums. I was like, it still hurts. They're like, great, we'll take this giant needle and fucking stick you with more numbing agent. And they just kept sticking me and I was like, oh, it hurts. It hurts, just hoping they were gonna bring out the good stuff. Donde está ketamina? Mi gato es muy enfermo. I was hoping they'd give me some pain pills, hoping they'd give me anything, but they just kept freezing my tooth, man. This guy's on there, he's got a saw, he's like, he's taking the fucking chisel, sledgehammer, and he's ramming it right in there. Ramming it. So, that was pretty fun. I got my wisdom tooth pulled out. You know me, I'm a maniac. I went, I stayed home for a day, watched YouTube, got depressed. But it's funny how we throw that word around, depressed. I got a little bit sad. And so after like, you guys would be proud of me though, because I didn't take anything for it. I could have went to any pharmacy, I could have taken painkillers, could have gotten whatever I wanted. Didn't take anything. Just wrote it out. Chilled in bed for like a day watching YouTube. And then after that, boys invited me to the beach. Started drinking a little mezcal. Shit got weird. Maybe we went to a drag show afterwards. I don't know. Maybe somebody gave us a microdose tincture of sassafras, allegedly. I don't know. It's a good time, man. It's a good time out in Mexico. This is wild, you guys. I want to start like showing you like videos and pictures. Like, shit's on here. It's like still cracking. It's amazing, man. Like, my house is wonderful. And I want to share more stuff, but there's also like, there's the balance of like, people get really mad because they see how happy you are and they're miserable. So there's like the balance of like not wanting to show off too much, but also being authentic, because I know like I was like super fucking depressed in lockdown, like going absolutely insane before I came to Mexico. But one of the things that saved me was my buddy Marley. Actually, like, he was posting videos and pictures of him doing circus. And I was like, that could be me. Now, I understand if you accidentally got knocked up, you had a couple babies, and now you're just sitting there, popping your Valium, drinking your fucking rosé, going full Roseanne Barr on Twitter, and you see a little love bug like me. My name's Sean, I'm doing handstands. Dick out, mask off, woo! Somebody actually said to me, they're like, really cool, you're just like rubbing it in while the rest of us are depressed and blah 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 blah. And it's like, well, yeah, I mean, but you can leave too. Guys, I'm making sacrifices and I'm making a lot of compromises. You have to understand, like, I'm living in a really nice house right now. Can't really afford it. The internet's not fast enough to beat my meat for my cyber daddies in the Midwest. So I'm kind of just chilling here. I'm hoping something is gonna happen. Like, in December and January, there's a lot of hope for gigs, but that was kind of at like the peak season. So now it's like kind of slowing down. But there is a lot of money in the Tuluminati. Like, tomorrow we're throwing this a circus event called Daydream. I'm gonna teach circ fit. I'm gonna do clowning, and then we're also doing a show later, and I'm gonna debut my new show, the Tuluminati Strip Act. I'm gonna try to record all that shit and let you guys see it, but I'm super excited about that. It feels cool to have something excited about. Like, I actually have Tulum's first stand-up comedy show happening on Tuesday. It's gonna be an open mic. I'm gonna try to rip apart the spiritual community and the gentrification and capitalization of the sweet, beautiful Mayan culture. We're gonna go for it. There's gonna be some clips, some videos from that too. I wanna do these vlogs regularly, but I'm having a lot of fun. So if you watch this vlog and if you liked it, let me know, because maybe that will inspire me to do more videos. And I'm a little out of practice talking, but I just wanted to pump out that content, because you know me, I'm big pump, yeah? You like those vegan guns? You like those vegan guns? For the ladies, I'm single right now. I've been trying to flap around with the poly butterfly community. I'm actually like really into this chick right now, and she's polyamorous, and I've struggled a lot with like jealousy and a bunch of shit in the past, so pretty excited to see where that goes. But life's really good here. I'm sorry. At first I was like, what a bitch. I was like, can't you just be happy that I'm happy? And then I was like, well, my life's like so much better than hers, so I understand. But you gotta understand too, I made some sacrifices and compromises to be here. I'm no longer suckling at the globalist tit that is Trudeau and the fascist fucking Canadian. Oh, you wanna get... Remember the yoga. You wanna get me started? Too late. I'm already started. Man, Canada, fuck you. What the fuck, Canada? You're just gonna tell us like overnight? Like, by the way, if you traveled somewhere and we said it was okay to travel, well, maybe they didn't say it was okay, but they didn't make us not travel. And then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, hey, if you wanna come home now, you gotta spend $2,000 and stay at a government concentration. Guys, have you looked up what these fucking government mandatory quarantine hotels are like, they look insane. They don't tell you where you're going. You're not allowed to tell your family where you're going. They lock you in a room and only let you outside for 15 minutes a day. They won't let you order food. They just give you these like fucking prison slot meals. I get it, you want to punish us, but you're already gonna punish us. You're already taking note of everybody who disobeyed you, like myself, tried to make something of their life, tried not to kill themselves from an overdose on fucking fentanyl in Vancouver, so instead, we went to literally greener pastures, and I know you're recording every one of my thought crimes right now. I know when you roll out the UBI like you're planning to, so the fucking globalist agenda can get implemented, because you're only going to be able to get your UBI if you get your sweet vaccine, and the vaccine comes with a complimentary tracking chip. So, can you just let me go home for like a week so I can consolidate all of my stuff, so I can consolidate my truck and then move back here? And then in the future you're gonna punish me with your Orwellian shit. When it's time to hand out the SOMA to dumb down the thought crime, I'm not gonna get any SOMA, okay? I'm not getting CRB, guys. Everyone's like, oh, well, you took off during a pandemic, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. You're getting paid $2,000 a month to sit there and be fucking negative and shit on what other people are doing. Truly, you're getting paid $2,000 a month to do that. I'm not getting paid $2,000 a month to be here. I'm actually working, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, trying to pay my own way, because I don't want the government like, here's $2,000 to be depressed. Do Xanax every 2 weeks to kind of like keep it at bay. Huh? When's it gonna end? You told us 2 weeks. So Canada, what the fuck? And my American friends are like, oh, well, yeah, you're Canadian, blah, blah, blah. You're not used to being let down by your country. I'm like, I know. We're not used to it. Americans have been let down by their country forever. Canada's been this slow, like, we're Canada, Sophie, we're super liberal, we love everything, it's freedom. Pfft. Dude, they're suing like that Mike Ward guy for making fun of like a retarded kid or something in his stand-up comedy. I don't know what he did, but he was trying to make it funny. Maybe it wasn't that funny. Not sure. And now you're doing these like government hotel quarantines. Like, man. But I don't want to leave Mexico. I'm going to be here for a long time. So we'll keep this one short. It feels good to get mad, because I've been a hippie. I've been a real like vegan, yoga, dude, I'm a tantric, I'm that guy who like meets everybody and they're like, you're like not sure if they're gonna hug you and you just grab them and I make them real uncomfortable. I like to believe that every time I give a stranger an awkwardly long tantric hug, that someplace, somewhere at some time, some boomer who's voted to keep plant medicine illegal, they die. So, it's a joke. It's a comedy podcast. Minus the comedy. So, I'm gonna be here for a long time. I'm gonna start pumping out these videos. We're gonna do it regularly. I promise. I've just been like lost in the land of beaches and babes and yoga. I'm getting certified for my Ashtanga practitioner, and life's really beautiful down here. So, if you want to hear more about life being really beautiful and normal, I want to put out content so people can see there's still somewhere in the world that they can escape to where things are still normal, where you can still fucking hug people, where you can go to events, where you can just like live your life without this fucking nonsense and this fear and this perpetual lockdown. When is it going to end? You're gonna vaccinate everyone? We had a year to get healthy. Yo, if you don't get healthy, the next one, the next virus that's even better is gonna kill you even quicker. But it's not about me. It's not about the goddamn globalists. So, it's your boy, Shiny D. Feels good to rant and be angry. Really does. But, signing off, your boy, Shiny D. I'm ramped up. You know I got those South American leaves in the corner of my mouth. You know I got that, baby. So, I'm gonna start pumping these out regularly. Because you know me, your boy, vegan, big, coming, Papa Pump. circus show tomorrow, maybe a sex party on Sunday, allegedly. Masks on, glory holes only. And then first open mic on Tuesday. I'm gonna start pumping out these vlogs, keeping y'all in the loop. I love you, everybody. Be safe. If you can make it down here, hit me up. We'll do some yoga. We'll live our lives free from the tyrannical government. Love you.